That you shine can be seen. Baby, I can tell you to kiss. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome. We were covering "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal.
Grizz, can I get a yippee?
Please. Hey, guys. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back for yet another wonderful episode of Shadows over Velda. We're back, seemingly coming back with more and more consistency. I'm excited. The holidays are over. We are.
Thank God.
We've rested. We've recuperated. We have been in our hyperbolic time chamber. I have been planning every Friday, regardless of whether or not we've had a meeting. I've been sitting down and writing stuff down. So we got a lot of stuff to do, but the best part is we get to tell the story together. Thank you guys who are playing with us for being here. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to do this without you. So you're fantastic. Thank you guys so much for showing up in chat. You guys are incredible. We love doing this live with you guys. All of this stuff is live. No pre-edits, no pre-records, nothing like that. So it comes with all of the Kiss from a Rose that you expect from a live,
We're doing it live.
Tabletop show. Hell yeah. We're doing it live. So there's been a lot that's going on in the narrative. We'll get to that soon. But we usually have an icebreaker question. It's something that tells us a little bit more about our player characters, maybe even a little bit more about our players, without giving the whole game away. And I am going to ask everyone up and down, whoever answers first answers first. What is your character's favorite, like, seasonal dish? Make something up, you know? Are they a ham person? Do they like the turkey? Do they like the cockatrice? You know? Tell me why is your character like that? Where's it from? What's their favorite thing? If they're going to sit down with a family of some kind, could be found family, could be family that you had growing up. What is it? Why is it that way? A special drink, you know? What's sentimental towards you? Let's go ahead and go. Let's start with Lepido Lamplight. Not a player character, but our little our watcher in the sky, our DM surrogate, the person that's could show up at some point, but it is It is Nate's quote player character. Their self-insert. This moth character.
I'd say,
what is their favorite food?
I'd say owlbear curry and rice.
Owlbear curry. Okay.
Why
so,
not?
do you think get a little campfire cooking with it? Do you think owlbear is more of is like a chicken, or do you think it's like a red meat? Because
I think it's a red meat. Definitely more hearty. Definitely better in winter and autumn. But curry is good any time of the year.
Curry is
I
great.
just finished watching that.
Yeah, I voice a big dog in that.
Yeah, that begs for meat every 5 seconds.
Every line, every freaking line. Trust me, Jerry lets me know. Guess what you're doing? Oh, am I eating? Yep, you're eating. Surprise.
That's all this guy ever does.
That's all he does.
Good.
It's kind of what loosely inspired this question, though, because we finished the 2nd season of that, so I've been in fantasy food land. I was also like, I'm eyeball deep. I'm rod and cone deep in my fantasy cooking cookbooks. So I have Skyrim. I've got the Fallout one is kind of gross. Not gonna lie, I don't like the Fallout one because it's all like really shitty food. But Skyrim, D&D. I have the World of Warcraft cookbook, and I made a bunch of stuff from there too. So yeah, good answer, Nate. Awesome. Owlbear curry. I'll have to write some of this stuff down. Okay, moving up, we have Leisure.
Oh, hello. Oh, was it me? Who died?
He's dead.
I think it was you, yeah.
Prepared by.
Did you
family member or
die?
Somebody.
Oh,
did I die? I probably did. This
No,
is
you're
why
good. You're good. I hear you now.
Am I good? Okay, good.
Okay.
Good. All right.
okay. I don't know if there's a D&D equivalent, but I think
friend.
Fi would probably enjoy they're a big fan of Turkish delight, but only because their father thought it was stupid. Like it's like a stupid, like it's a fucking gelatin. It's a cube. Like, you're just eating cubes, like colored cubes. Are you dumb? And so like out of spite,
Cubes, what are you dumb?
out of spite, they like developed a taste for it.
Sure. No, yeah, that's definitely applicable. Turkish delight, huh? Dang. I haven't made Turkish delight yet, but
Chronicles
I
of
do
Narnia
love
made me
it.
think
When I
it was
was
going to
in-
be much better than it actually was.
Yeah, it's kind of mid. Confections made in like the 1600s were not, they didn't have the best chemistry at their hands, but it's good for what it is. The first time I had it, like in earnest, real Turkish delight was in Ireland. I was going through one of their like department stores, and like, our Turkish delight is really good. So tried it there, and it was good. It's good. Sticks to your teeth a lot more than I thought. A little more
That's gummy.
chewy. But yeah, some Turkish delight for Fi. Okay, let's write this down. We got owlbear curry, Turkish delight for Fi. All right, who's the Juzo? Sunder. What sort of childhood delight, treat, meal, side would you be bringing to the Shadows over Velda potluck?
Oh boy. Well, not really so much a childhood thing, but during like solstice times, Sunder tends to go back to the farm with Loman, and they have smoked basilisk ribs.
Ooh, that's wonderful. Smoked basilisk ribs. Dangerous to go and find one of those
and
things.
some smoked basilisk. Yeah.
But once you do find one, you're eating good for several days, I imagine. Delicious. There was in WoW, I would always play a dwarf in WoW, and one of the first quests you get as a dwarf is to get beer-basted boar ribs, or like make beer-based boar ribs. Yeah, it sounds delicious, right? And that just kind of made my mouth water and everything. So yeah, the beer-basted boar ribs were something that my dad and I used to, because I was like, Dad, can we make this video game food? And he's like, sure, why not? I can make that happen. But yeah, okay, basilisk ribs and some honey mead. As the snow falls on the, you can see the Arroweye Monastery in the distance. Yeah, looking good. Feeling good. Nice and warm. All right, moving on up. Hayden, what is Argentum's potluck edition? What is the thing that they're like, oh man, we got to have them try this?
It's so funny you mention boar, because there are two meats that came to mind that I have a whole fucking meal in my brain.
Sure, yeah, lay it out. What we got?
So
Ooh.
it would be wine basted and like slow roasted boar.
Oof. Mm-hmm.
So like think like a slow cooker style, but with like a red wine.
Yeah.
If you've ever
Oh,
had
that
like
sounds delicious.
red wine pork, that shit slaps. And because
Mhm.
like boar has more of a sweetness to it, it would just pair so beautifully. And then also bear sausage. If you've ever had bear, it is like naturally spicy.
Oh yeah.
And based on where Argentum grew up, there's forests around. So it'd be,
Right.
fertile hunting ground if people wanted to. But
Or
also like boar and like bear sausage. So it's got that natural spice, but then like slow roasted like root vegetables from like so like slow roasted like carrots and potatoes with like
parsnips and
mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds delicious. That sounds very hearty.
Yeah, and
like
like
a
a mulled
centerpiece.
wine on the side.
Oh,
Like,
don't get me
A
started on
mulled
mulled
wine to drink.
Love me some mulled wine. Damn,
I
I'm
think-
picturing this in my head. It's
I think that would be
What a
like
meal.
their winter meal with their family.
yeah, sleeting outside. Hear it on the
Yeah.
roof. Got a nice fire going. Smell the smoke and the spices. Oh, beautiful.
Mhm.
Okay, so moving up, we have Nate Grizz. What is Ray's holiday or seasonal edition? Doesn't even have to be fall or winter. What is their what's their seasonal food?
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what sort if in your world is there a like monster or animal that is like gigantic and would be delicious as like ground meat but is pretty rare?
Yeah, I would imagine there's I have one right here actually. A dire elephant. I feel like that's kind of cool.
Jesus. How big is that? Wait.
About
Okay,
the size
maybe
of
a
a
little-
house.
Maybe a little smaller. Anything a little smaller?
What about
What about something like
a-
chicken adjacent?
Oh, that's not big. Like a big chicken? There's cockatrice.
No. Okay, perfect. So, I think that Zephyrial is a fiend for like savory but soft textured food. So it would be some sort of maybe cockatrice based dumpling.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Like a dumpling or something.
That
You
sounds
just bite
so
into it and
good.
it's yeah.
Ground meat
ground
filling.
cockatrice.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Carrots,
Yeah.
onions.
I'm here for that. That sounds
Spinach.
absolutely wonderful. Okay. Oh yeah. And then with like with our owlbear curry and our bear boar like stew and mulled wine. We got some Turkish delight going.
Yeah.
We got. Let's see. What was Juzo? What was yours? That was the
Basilisk
ribs,
ribs.
right? The basilisk ribs. Yeah. Oh my god, absolutely phenomenal dishes all around, guys. I am already starting to get cozy and settle in. I can almost smell that. Oh, okay. So, when we last played,
Wait, what
Does
about?
anybody
hold
wanna-
on, hold on.
huh? What?
Did we skip beak?
Oh, Ben. Oh, I'm so sorry. We did skip Ben.
Wow.
Silent Peak.
Okay.
What is Silent Beak's seasonal dish? What do we got?
Seasonal dish. I would say that maybe a long time ago,
Sure.
Beak would eat some of her mom's cooking, and the dish that she would enjoy first and foremost more than any other is a nice bowl of lentil soup.
Oh,
Oh.
Basic, but still like sticks to your ribs. You know what I mean? It'll fill you up. Gives you the energy for the day. It's made by someone you care about. Yeah, I get it.
Goes down
It's a nice side too. Goes down.
It warms you up. It keeps you cozy. But it does have a nice side. Let's say a nice chunk of cheese on the side.
There you go.
Like
Yeah.
a
Oh
flagrant
man,
cheese.
big rustic chunko cheese.
Or some I don't know, some goat's milk cheese.
Oh, delightful, man. I want to see how one of those Kenku milks a goat. I wanna watch it. I want to be a witness to that. That sounds wonderful. But yeah,
Forgive me
what a
before I
bounty.
ask.
Yeah.
Cockatrice and Kenku, they're not related, are they?
Not for the sake of
Be
edible.
fucked up if they were.
Would be.
I would hate for you
Like
to bring
one of
your
those, like-
mother's lentil soup and I like
Oh,
brought
I
your
don't
mom.
eat it if it has a face, that kind of thing. Where you're just like they're not related, but they got a face.
Oh,
or,
so
whatever.
because we're both bird-like creatures, that means we're related, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, I just had to make sure.
All you feathered folk look the
He
same.
did say forgive me before I asked, so we walked into that. Okay,
You never know.
that's true. So when we last left our heroes, we were deep down underneath the spine of Lolth, the mountain that is the anchor of a range that kind of goes through the majority of the center of Lolthlorian. In lore, where Lolth kind of curled up and vanished near the end of the calamity. You guys made your way through what could be called the intestines of this world. This fungal floral bloom that came from the long river, the Irimus Mar, that was born at the mouth of Ipswich's School for Swindlers, where that opens up into the North Sea, and the water has rushed into this what could be long dried chasm of fungus. It has since turned into a vortex of life. And has been waiting this this rush of water for quite some time. You guys walk through that, through several different obstacles. You overcame the local flora and fauna. You introduced yourself to the Duke of this land, the Lord known as Zilix, who, after some investigatory work, a little bit of back and forth, and some almost like riddles, you found was a mind flayer that had been encased in these like solidified spores, this crystal. In your tete-a-tete with Zilix, Argentum was able to strike a bit of a deal and get the curse, the poison, the rot that was flowing in them, the bit of Lolth, the heart of Lolth that they had touched, purged from at least their system, and over the next few hours began to have their mind given back to them, have their body and soul given back to them, and the resident inside, the new Cory Soul, Praetori Cull. You also ran into another seemingly adventurer that they had their goals crossed with yours in some way. Derman, this drow warrior that you had found, had come to shake down Zilix as the local lord and kind of reprimand him, threaten him, remind him who was really in charge. And it was everybody in the denizens of what he had called the Luma Deep Lighthouse. This lighthouse that, after he had led you out of the small little chapel where you found Zilix resting in state, led you down several sets of stairs, through some other infrastructure that the deep gnomes had been farming bat guano, for food or whatever. Fertilizer. You guys fought I kid you not, a shit golem. You fought a poop golem, a golem that was made of bat guano. After that engagement, Derman led you down some stairs to a small dock, this camp that was inhabited by several Dwergar, 5, 6 Dwergar, that had been using this place as a small outpost. The leader of the Dwergar, the captain, the the lieutenant, whatever. You're not quite sure what their ranking system is down here, but it seemed like Darman was. And he was the one who was manipulating, pulling the strings, puppeteering these dim Dwergar, who turned out to be a roving band of slavers, almost like these lake pirates that he had known. He had negotiated that you guys would cross over to the Luma Deep Lighthouse, or at least get close to it, in exchange for him being able to sell you guys as tributes to a tournament that would be coming up soon. You guys are quite well aware that Veyroun has been getting his ducks in a row to start this grand tournament that will decide who will be his left hand, who will be his right hand, and who will go with him to the front lines and engage in make this war a little bit easier for him to fight. Right? There he is! Oh my God! What's up, Sai? Saw you, Raid.
What up,
Right,
baby?
We're doing we heard you shouting.
Hey.
Okay. We're doing a open the gates. We're doing a recap. Does anybody want to take it from here? What happened once you guys got out onto the lake, into the inky blackness of this lake in the Underdark, with this cavern that is thousands and thousands of feet high, stalactites ripping off the ceiling and just dropping into the lake every now and again? What happened on the pontoon boat with these Dwergar? Because Darman had kind of given you guys a bit of a surprise when you guys had pushed off. Anybody want to take it from here?
We kicked some serious ass.
You did,
Take some
for sure.
serious ass.
No,
Real.
we did as a team.
As a team, because Darman was crippled. The seemingly all-powerful ranger that you guys had stumbled upon was brought to his knees by something. But yeah, you kicked some butt. Darman had kind of told you guys that he would give you a signal. He brandished his twin scimitars and cut down one or two of the Dwergar before he was brought to his knees. A few of you guys had some really, really cool character moments that I kind of want to bring up. You guys, the resources were spent, but boy, was it worth it, right? I think Fi had a really cool one. What did you get? You end up getting done.
I did create a unique AoE for my new spell, Hunger of Hadar, which is super cool. Yeah. And I got to just I don't know if it necessarily did that much damage, but it was I like area control spells, so that is always fun to just cut off half the map.
Yeah, it was great. Sure. The DM says it was fantastic. It was good. You had some really cool character moments. I know that Sunder did as well. You had that one Dwergar that was hanging on the bow of the ship that you just couldn't, for some odd reason, could not get him off the bow of the ship. But
unlucky rolls.
What decided to rip him away from you?
Shit, this big ass tentacle, and I dove in after it to see what it was, and I saw God.
Yeah,
The monster of the abyss.
Sunder dove in.
Might as well have been God. It was big enough.
You saw what the cheese was cooking.
Yeah, I saw what the cheese was cooking. The cheese from several sessions ago.
Yeah, dude. In the first 3 sessions, you licked this cheese that you had found in a book and didn't know where it was, but it where it came from. But it dawned on you in that moment this flashback of underwater lightning and thunder that backlit this tentacular horror underneath of you. This nameless beast that just lives in the deep dark of the Underdark, fathoms below. You were able to you even got this cool wall hacks of it. You were able to see the true size of this thing and realize that you weren't fighting it. You were fighting one of its pseudopods that was searching for food almost exclusively. So its entire brain wasn't occupied on you guys.
Yeah, no.
But you definitely used it to your advantage. Once you guys realized that anything that entered the water was going to be probed or dealt with in some way, you kind of were just yeah, let's get these Dwergar in the water. If we got in the water, it would be something else, but that did eventually happen. Argentum got whipped into the water, and they were alone for quite some time in the inky blackness. But sure enough, you were able to get rescued and picked up. It all did seem lost for quite some time, but after 10 minutes of thrashing and getting yourselves back up onto this wrecked ship that you guys had, the ship that you were on had been torn asunder by this tentacular horror. What happened? You were supposed to meet up with somebody, but it seems like they had met up with you. What did you guys hear?
Distant ship.
Exactly. Yes.
That was really good.
You heard
the Horn of Koth.
The blood.
You heard the Horn of
Gunner's
Koth. The Horn of
Yeah.
Koth slapped
Out
and
the guts.
rebounded against this this echoic chamber that you guys found yourselves in, and almost as surprised as you were to see them, they are to see you.
Super surprised.
you-
We kind of left them
you-
all behind, right?
Right, but they met up with you. They saved you guys. They pulled you from the dark, cold, deep lock waters of the deep underdark, and you gave them the warning. There's something in the water. Don't go in the water. As you guys find yourselves once again on the Blood Cutter, looks a little bit worse for wear. It seems like they themselves have taken one or two hits from something, whether that's the environment, whether that's some flora or fauna that they ran into on their own little separate adventure that they had while you guys were dealing with Zilix and Daramon and cleansing yourselves. Oh, also, we almost forgot to mention that Phi, you had quite an experience too, back with Zilix and
Oh, right. Ha.
yeah. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. Well, Phi usually isn't this guy, but I made the deal with Zilix for some assistance, which allegedly will come at some point. I feel he didn't remember at the time, but now he does, and he's feeling kind of scammed. Either way, he's lost. He traded like a large piece of himself, and I think Zilix got a little confused. He's like, "Oh, what do I take? Can I take this?" And he took a little too much, and so now we're back to we're showing our true colors here to the audience.
Yeah, that's
For the
another thing
majority
is
of it.
when Zilix started to probe into each of you, anybody who wanted to offer something up to him, some memories up to him. The whole deal with them was that you'd offer a memory to Zilix, and Zilix would give you access to that memory whenever, but also access to the insight of the spore horde, the insight of not just the illithid, but the spores that permeate the landscape of Lolthlorian, the mushrooms and the lichen and everything that lives in this farther northern climate. You were able to see through their eyes with a little bit of effort.
Right.
I think Argentum was the one that kind of leaned a little bit more into that, but
Yes.
everybody that gave a memory had that memory taken away from them immediately. So Zilix kind of probed a little deeper with others and took some things from some people that he didn't take from others. I know, Argentum, you had forgotten what your parents looked like, and your interactions with
Forgotten
them,
the
correct?
name. They forgot how they met Vivacri, and they don't remember
Right,
their
yes.
name. They remember their parents. They
okay.
just don't remember the name of Vivacri, and they don't remember how they met him. They just know that they were there.
In Phoenix, you had what taken and what offered?
What was taken was literally like Phi's most important. For actually, this portrait is you have to change it.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Fair.
he doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, we don't know what this guy looks like.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy on the screen? He's got taken away as his best friend basically, and his lifeline to existing. And in exchange, I was supposed to be able to find out where this guy is, and also you know what I mean, and some extra information. So not only we took 2 steps back, so hopefully it's 4 steps forward in the future. But
Yeah. and the cool thing about Zilix doing this, as cool as an illithid could be, is that since these spores are everywhere, even as you guys are on the
Right.
ship, you still see these like tiny little luminous motes that like fly in the darkness of the Underdark in this cavern. It's everywhere. He's everywhere. They are everywhere. Even Argentum, when you tapped into that, you were able to see the surface. You were able to see the pine barrens. You were able to see the swamps to the south. You were able to see the tundra to the north. Like it's all there. It just takes a little bit of time to get that. So you do have some extra things that you can tap into. You just got to take a little bit of time to figure that out. It's almost like a very light scry that he's given you access to. Okay. Sunder, you also offered something up and had something taken. What was your contribution?
Yeah, so Sunder gave a pretty big memory. He gave up most of the recollection of his trauma that he had.
Yeah,
back
you had a
when he
good
was
experience with
little bit
Zilix.
younger. Yeah, he essentially gave Sunder a hey, I'm taking this trauma away from you. You're chilling now. Don't worry. So he's a lot less shaky in regards to thinking about the people from back then. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And as evident from last session where you just dove into the lake and we're just like, I'm gonna fuck this thing up. Where is it?
Yeah, he's not.
I'm gonna
scared of shit now.
take
He's
the
just
horn
like,
of a
"No,
pit
fuck
fiend
it."
in your face. Okay. So we are on the blood cutter. Once you start to like take a breath, you reset yourselves, dry your clothes off a little bit. You're about 200 feet from the shore of the Luma Deep lighthouse. Looking around, you still every 10 seconds you feel this beam of light that goes all the way around to the other side. It kind of like ends in darkness. It fades out in this gradient. This light isn't quite enough to reach into the other side of the cavern, but you can see it hit the wall from where you guys came from. And every 10 or so seconds. Would you please make a perception check for me?
Yippee! First roll of the day. Perception check. If it'll roll. Hey.
Yippee!
Hey, game. Would you roll, please? There you go.
21. Awesome. Perfect.
21.
Okay.
21.
So with a 21, from far away, you were almost like half a mile away from this lighthouse when you first saw the beam, and it was just weak. It was like this yellow, almost red light that was hitting you. It was quite pleasant, honestly. When it hit across your face, the cold sort of faded away for just that fleeting second. But as you get closer and closer, you notice that the light is more and more prismatic, is more and more intense and concentrated from a singular point that is quite different from an open flame. And with a 21, you're able to suss out that the source of light from the Luma Deep lighthouse isn't a light bulb, isn't a flame or a pyre of any kind. This is the underwater flower that is local to where you were born. And the fun part about this flower, and this is something that you've grown up with, right? Is the deeper that you sow this flower, the deeper in like elevation that this flower blooms, the brighter and more prismatic the light is. So the light coming off of this particular mist flower, having been bloomed and sown in the Underdark, is almost violently, blindingly intense, and is the source of light for this lighthouse and everything that... It's one of the most intense like iterations of this flower that you've ever seen. It's quite hypnotic in a way. It's pleasant when the light falls on you. It's almost as though a lot of anxiety starts to go away, but it's only for a fleeting second, and then it just has to keep whipping around. But yeah, very good roll. Good roll.
Thank you.
Everybody else on the ship, you notice that there are a couple of bodies that have been covered on the bow of the ship. They're rather small. There's just a sheet covering two like humanoid forms, but it seems like everybody else on the ship is milling about, not having a good time, but like doing their due diligence to make sure that this thing is docked at the Luma Deep lighthouse. Is moored effectively. There is empty spaces there. As you start to pull in, you see a few pontoon boats, just like the Dwergar boats that you had been on earlier and seen the last few hours, just docked there. There's a couple of surface boats as well. Boats that look kind of like the Blood Cutter, but more human make. There's a couple of warehouses, very small warehouses, near the north side of the island. But there's nobody around. There's nobody milling about. Dareman is near the bow and is trying to help orchestrate the docking of this ship, but he keeps rubbing his eyes and is faltering. His stance is fine, but he is faltering. You have a couple of the old familiar faces come down from the poop deck as things start to come to a rest. The sails are dropped. There's no wind in the Underdark, but it seems like these sails are enchanted to move forward regardless of whether or not there is any wind. As you guys approach this lighthouse, what do you all do?
Just to clarify, this is our ship that we got on.
Correct. Yeah, this is the Blood Cutter. Oh yeah, some of your stuff is still here.
We're back.
You checked. You're back.
I didn't want to misremember.
Behind
the
you,
name
and
of
you
the-
see.
yeah.
No, you're good. Behind you, you see some of the debris from the Dwergar ship start to be taken down by the nameless beast, and just dragged to the depths. So.
You said there were bodies on the deck, dead.
Yeah, there are two bodies covered in sheets.
Oh, bodies that were on the crew, or
You don't know.
Oh man.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna go check out those bodies immediately.
Yeah, I'll go
I think
with.
Yeah.
I think I'll split
Okay.
off and I'm gonna head down to the deck where Bryant was.
Okay. All right, we'll deal with the body lookers first.
Please.
Who's going?
I think Beak and I.
Yeah.
Beacon Argentum. That's it. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
You approach these tarped bodies, and they look small. They look non-human. I guess they're humanoid. Do you unsheath them?
Yeah, Argentum's gonna look.
Okay. Argentum, you peel back the sheet, and you see a dead, bearded Dwergar.
Nice.
Do we recognize it? Is it one of the ones that we fought, or?
No. I won't make you roll for this, but no, you don't recognize this one at all. It seems like maybe the crew ran into some other ambushes or something to that effect, and these were Dwergar that boarded and were dispatched, and they just haven't had time to deal with them quite yet. They do look a little dry and emaciated, without any sort of a more aggressive medical check. You won't really be able to tell what's going on or how they died, or you could ask some of the crew members or something to that effect. But they look at rest.
So that was one of
The-
the tarps, right?
That was one of them, correct? Yeah.
Is the other one like the same kind of general shape?
Yeah, if you pull that back, you'll see that this is just another second Dwergar. But yeah, just a cursory glance, you can just tell like the race and the fact that they're dead. Just they kind of look like they've had a similar life to the lake pirates that you had to deal with on your way over here. But yeah, that's all you get. Just taking a gander.
Surprised they didn't just dispose of them in the lake.
Equal nod. But then she'll write down on her slate, doesn't seem important.
No, I agree. Let's make sure our crew is looked after, though.
She nods, and then she'll cover up the Dorgars again with the tarp.
Sure. Yeah, the crew is in okay spirits. There is Barry Barrowwheat. He looks, because he was the one who hoisted Argentum up out of the water and onto the ship. And when he did do that, you were able to see that he's injured. He took a spear, he took something to the gut, and was bandaged. There's very minimal like healers on board. A lot of them are martial combatants, archers, thieves, things like that. Barry is like he's a big guy, but it looks like he got hurt pretty bad, and it may be more than he's letting on. You have the rest of the crew meandering about as well, but we'll take a second and go over to below deck, where Ray is meeting up with Bryant, who is actually up and has been walking around.
Holy shit.
And has been, right now he is, he has this great sword, antimony, that he's been, he uses in combat, and you're quite, it's one of those relics that you had absconded with, Ray, but it's something that he's now in his weak state using as a walking stick or a crutch, just like a support for him to kind of get around with, and he's having a conversation with Alondra below deck.
Really?
What do you do?
Wait,
Yeah.
Can I stealth and overhear this? I did not expect these two to speak to one another.
Yeah, of course. Make a stealth check.
Sorry, immediately intriguing. Stealth is 16.
16. All right. What is your passive perception?
Once I hear movement, I'll just like sort of instinctually try to quiet my steps and such.
You hear Bryant say something to the effect of, "I didn't know that was possible." You hear Alondra, reassert that whatever she was saying is indeed true, and that that Bryant's friend opened her eyes. And that is when they kind of hear you start to approach. That's all you really get with a 16.
No problem. Bryant, why are you up?
Right? Because
What happened?
and Alondra puts a hand on his back and says, "Because he can." Because
I know that he can. He shouldn't.
He runs over to you as fast as he can. Obviously, he kind of hobbles maybe one or two steps and then puts his greatsword down to shore his footing up a little bit, and he falls into you, unsupported. Antimony clatters to the ground in its sheath, muted, and Alondra purses her lips together a little bit as he hugs you. "It's good to see you. I feel better down here. It's strange being on Being on the water's been good for me.
I try to sheepishly back away, but I would have tried to. If you fell, I would have tried to catch as best as I could.
He does. He goes to a knee when you back away, and he grabs Antimony and pushes himself back up. Where were you? Where did you go? I had thought the worst. Elandra approaches. We had thought the worst.
I wish I could tell you, but I only followed the lead of the steps in front of me. I'm
Elandra-
surprised that you feel fine here.
He coughs, and like this purple phlegm comes up. And Elandra hands him a handkerchief. I'm very far from fine. But I can move. Can't fight, but I can help. I can help.
You need to rest.
I
We're still far from the pool.
I am not your charge. I appreciate the help, but I can return the favor.
But if you continue to move, you're racing to a grave.
Elandra butts in and says, maybe we should get you back to bed, Bryant. He sighs, but I'm hungry.
I'm not your chef.
But you are my caretaker.
If you'd like to believe that.
He muscles himself over to one of the barrels that's like kind of been occupying this space on the lower deck, and he reaches for Antimony, but he has this small dagger that's also sheathed on the larger sheath of the sword, and kind of muscles it into the lid, and Elandra moves to help him, but he puts a hand up and takes a deep breath, and then like woody pop as he pops the top of this barrel off and grabs one of those gray tart, this like gray leathern fruit that he starts to peel, and walks back to his bedroom, raising it up to his head. I can take care of myself for now. He's a little winded by that, but it seems he's speaking truth. As Bryant goes back to his bedroom, Elandra approaches you. Where were you? Exactly. Can you tell me what you saw?
Is that supposed to be a jest?
No, she looks surprisingly very alert down here. She's old stomping grounds. You know, she knows this place like the back of her hand. So even you could probably guess that even little hints would be able to be like, okay, you were there, you were doing this, you were with that person, you were, what have you.
Yeah, I just reiterate that I saw nothing, but I heard, I relayed the things that I heard and smelt and the
Sure.
knowledge that I have given to me by the party of like us, the sort of excursion that we went on and how we found ourselves here. And then I want to ask, how did the ship was beached? I thought completely. How did you get here?
We very attempted to. The oaf wanted to speak to the mushrooms, and she smiles a little bit. It worked. But he did make a few syntax errors. He had
She said-
informed them that we were there to eat them, not meet them. He took a crystalline spine to the gut, which I, along with some of my friends, had to help fix. But there are no dedicated healers on this ship, so it was a bit of field medicine. You should be okay, I think. The wound looked nasty. But once he successfully communed with the spores, we were able to raise the tide and move on. With or without you, the river carried us.
This is your domain, correct?
I simply grew up here. This is Lolth's domain. And many others. Zuktmoy. Slimes. The cities. And the
Do you
nameless one in the
know-
deep.
So it's nameless. You don't know what that creature was.
There are many names for it, but none of them do it justice.
Well, admittedly, I've never been this far down deep, so... Your advice, I mean... I assume ideally we don't stay near the shore.
As long as it doesn't detect anybody physically thrashing in the water. Vehicles are common. And it has just eaten.
Fair.
I would... And Elandra does something she's never done to you before. She puts a hand on your cheek and lifts your chin. And she attempts to lift your blind.
Woman, are you crazy?
I'm not gonna jerk away, but I will stop her hand.
He's not gonna. He's not gonna.
For what purpose?
I just wanted to look upon your face.
I'll ask. Yeah, I'll take the blindfold off myself.
She puts
She
her
just
hand down
sees
from your
like-
cheek. Yeah, describe what your eyes look like.
Even when the like bone wings aren't out, my eyes are just like these deep pools of black voids, like the sea that we, or the river, or wherever that we just crossed
Yeah.
or sailed on. They're almost sort of like there's like a shimmer. It's not completely lightless, like ink,
Okay. She looks
like
at you.
filled with some sort of black fluid.
She looks into your deep pools of your eyes. Darkness. There's a shroud of protection down here.
Perhaps she put me in darkness to always be protected then.
Yes. Lunder smiles, and you feel the hand on your cheek again. Yes, perhaps she did. I wish to see the Lumadeep Lighthouse once more. Will you join me? Or stay with Bryant?
I only meant to check that he was still alive. I'll
Very
join you.
much so.
What about our
You
other
hear-
companions?
You hear laughing coming from Bryant's room. It's like weak, a little wheezy, a little thin, but you miss that.
What of our other companions? Did you suffer any losses?
Surprisingly, no. We were assaulted by Dwergar on our way here once we hit the Black Lake. And we dispatched them thoroughly. Seems quite proud of herself.
I give her a little smile.
Not as
And I
dangerous
let
down
her-
here as people thought.
She said it's as dangerous?
It's not as dangerous down here as people thought.
Perhaps. It could also be. What remind me the name of the brain that we gave memories to?
Zilix.
It can also be part of the favor. Zilix, that brain I mentioned that, or maybe its brain is not accurate. The mind flare
Yes,
seems to have a lot of weight to push around.
he has leashed the fungal myconids into serfdom. Quite strange. I do believe, based on what you've told me, there is more to Zilix than just what he has told you.
How about
I don't
Derman?
think you've seen him again. Derman is
Familiar
another
drow
place
to you?
entirely. Not to me, but he sounds like many drow that have come before him. I would need to lay eyes on him to be certain, but I have my speculations.
Then let us make our way.
She puts a hand on your shoulder, and you feel her kind of pass you. She goes up the stairs, and you do as you follow her. You feel some more warm laughter. The light coming out of Bryant's room is warm and inviting. But yeah,
I hesitate for a minute. And I wonder what the fuck is so funny. But
You go check?
No, I have
Okay.
other. There's some other stuff to focus on right now.
Sure. You kind of you go back up from below deck onto the crisp, musty air. It's cool and almost like mildew, but outside in this vast chasm, it must be everywhere. Lichenous, ozonic, like marine scent of this semi-stagnant water. You hear it lapping against the side of the ship as you see the rest of your friends and companions. Everybody who was on the ship when you left it is still there, milling about. They clearly can tell that you're going to be disembarking the ship, possibly for a period of time. Got some of the crew members lashing up the sails and mooring the ship itself and finalizing the docking procedures before the gangplank comes down.
Simply I'll rejoin the others with Alondra.
Okay. Yeah,
And my
rejoin-
cat!
Yeah, sure.
Your meow meow.
I whistle.
As you walk past a
Soot.
shadow,
Ooh.
soot kind of materializes next to you after you whistle. And,
That's
your
incredible.
steed is summoned once more. It is quite dark down here, so there are many places for soot to hide. You see, as you come out to the bow of the ship, you're quite the size of this lighthouse kind of impresses itself upon you. It rises from the inky blackness, the stone, the black stone of this underground lake. Its skin of like obsidian, and it looks like it's been rebuilt and reinforced and moored in different ways and shored up with like bone of some deep creature, wood that is uncharacteristic for the Underdark. This clearly has been brought in for a specific purpose. The stone is smooth in some places. It's like fractured and jagged in others as the tower climbs and climbs and climbs. And it's crowned this great lens of crystal and clear volcanic glass that rims it around. This almost spell-like hypnotic light that this patient, consistent rhythm, casting these wide arcs of radiance across not just the water but the ceiling around this big cavern. And it doesn't seem like it's like pushing away darkness, but it's like wherever the light is shining, it is positive, it is radiant, it is just. And then it's just kind of like it's like Moses parting the Red Sea almost, but the light is parting the darkness as it moves around, rather than spilling darkness onto the light, or spilling light onto the darkness. You see around the tower, there are iron-bound warehouses. There are piles of like driftwood and bone and crates and barrels. You still have these massive stalactites that are looming overhead, casting like very light shadows. But it's almost like this thing was built in some sort of like lithographic rib cage of some the fossilized creature from eons ago. And there is not facing you guys, but it like around the front. So you guys are facing like the side of the lighthouse. Around the front of the lighthouse is a large iron door that is closed. And Dareman, of all people, decides to start walking by himself down the gangplank, and casually, as he's done this, seems like he's done this dozens and dozens of times. Walks down the gangplank and walks out into on the shore, down the dock, onto the shore itself. He looks around a little bit, and he's got his hood up, so you can't quite see like what he's looking for. But he's fast when he does it, backwards and forwards, all up and down the shore. And you have a couple of people. Hold on a second. Let me grab this sheet here. Do you guys decide to do anything from there?
Argentum. No, go ahead.
Why did we wait the same amount of time?
Because we're twins. We're twins,
That's
dog.
crazy.
You know it.
Oh my god. I was
We're
gonna say, if you want to talk to Werman before my ass gets to him, you better go.
I sure fucking
better
do,
go.
Reach. You're like, I'm going.
Because I have some choice questions for this guy.
You have, and before we quite get there, Barry is still on the bow, resting. He's sitting on a crate, looking out at Dareman, and you're just kind of taking this as a breather rather than a pit stop. He's just like, all right, I get to finally like take care of this. And he takes a couple looks at his wounds. You have the ash stained armor, like slender, rogue-like crew member who spends most of her time in the crow's nest, actually down on the like poop deck, walking up and down, like talking to Barry. And then you don't see the you've heard the crew colloquially like refer to him in a nickname as Clean Blade. You don't see this the soldier cosplayer, right? The guy who just kind of oops into a lot of money and just started buying armor and weapons and stuff like that. And now he's part of a pirate crew, and this is like he's living out his adventurous life. He's not there. You even down below deck, you didn't see him. And Captain Hornjack also, you don't see him. He has absconded away somewhere.
Is
But
Varric
everybody else is
about?
there. Varric is about. Varric is on the poop deck, making sure he's getting. He's starting to like chart some of this area, just for the sake of himself, just to know where he is in relation to other things. If you turn a horn and you don't know what was back behind the horn, you want to make sure you know where you're going if you ever decide to backtrack. So he's making the most he can navigationally, with no stars or anything like that. And it seems like he's pretty deep into that. But yeah.
So
What
he
do
does
you
have some
do?
use. Go. You go.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna go check in with Varric because we just got done all this stuff. I need to check in on my boys.
Sure. Okay. As you go down the gangplank, anybody else go with them?
I think
one at a time.
Fi is going to just spend like, I mean, as Zeph comes up, I think we would have also seen this, but Fi is just sitting on one of the side of the ship, like looking at, like just staring into the lighthouse, like just watching it, And I don't think Fi would be doing basically anything.
Okay, cool. So just Argentum then, yeah.
I'll Beak's already with Argentum, so she'll go with, just for fun.
Sure. Okay, cool.
Let's go,
All right,
team.
so Beacon Argentum, you amble on down the gangplank across the like tarred and sealed dock. Kind of squeaks under your boots as you get to the black sand and gravel of the foot of the lighthouse, and you approach Darman, who seems to be having a conversation with thin air, and you approach him. What do you say?
Are you feeling all right?
Oh, give me just a second. He turns to you and then turns back and speaks in Undercommon to no one. He has a conversation about what you guys just experienced, about the Dwergar. He's saying that captain and that outpost is gone now. There's no need to worry about him and any sort of like plundering that they may do, or no more kidnappings for here, at least for the lighthouse. So everybody here is safe. Put away is safe. Plum Bob is safe. He's naming some people. Enoch is safe. Don't worry about it anymore. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep maintaining, and things will be fine. Again, he's talking to thin air, and he turns to you. And the first time he turned to you, his like hood was down. You couldn't quite see his face, but he turns to you and puts his hood back down, and he opens his eyes and looks at you, and he doesn't smile, but you see something very striking, and it's kind of takes you off guard. His eyes, much like Ray's, are completely black. Sclera, pupil, everything. And it looks like he has been, like, when he would wipe away a tear or something like that, there's ink. He's like wiping away this black, viscous liquid from his eyes. But it doesn't seem like he recognizes that is happened. He doesn't seem to register any of that.
My brand. My special eyes.
Fucking stolen, dude.
What happened to you?
I was under the influence of something for a period of time, but I've shaken it off. A
Your
gulp
eyes.
of the dark lake water will... Yes, what about them? Lavender is unusual for a drow, I know.
No, no. I mean, I've read plenty of stories about them, but your eyes are black, darling.
What?
Inky, dark black.
He girds himself. Mora runs over to the shore, and takes out he runs over to the shore. He grabs a rock and he casts light on the rock. It illuminates, about 10 feet in front of him, and he holds it up almost to look at his reflection in the water.
Are you certain what you see is accurate?
I am.
You have communed with Zilix. Now, how is this not a... How
Your
is this not a
eyes did
trick
not-
that he is playing on you?
Your eyes did not look this way when we first met.
He turns back. Lucius! What are my eyes like? He turns around and stands up and is facing somebody that isn't there.
Who?
Of course. This
Oh my
is
God, dude.
Argentum, a comrade.
No. He's on something,
No.
man.
I
He's
haven't. Common would be better, yes. You should tell them. I merely brought them here. Speak with them.
He's gesturing to the darkness. There's nothing there.
Beak's gonna
If
like
it's-
wave her hand around his eyes to see if like he can see.
Well, you can speak to the Kenku as well, yes. I would mind you that they cannot speak back.
Beak will look at Argentum with concern on her, her face.
If it helps, I can also speak Elvish, Infernal, Goblin, Abyssal, Draconic, if
sure.
you need other languages.
I... Do you not hear them?
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm trying to tell them about... Where's Festra? Nidana? They're still here. I have someone that would quite eagerly like to meet them aboard. Go and see if you can get an audience with them.
It's like he's choking on his own words.
Thank you, Lucius.
He turns to you and he waits. Make a perception check.
You got it, bud. That's a 25, baby.
You hear footsteps coming from the right side of your head.
I will turn to look.
Wait, do I hear them too?
Yes, yeah, with a 20 and a 25, yes. Both of you hear footsteps. You even see, like, imprints in the dirt that even kind of like, it's like, it feels like your eyes are betraying you. And, but they're there. They are there. They are, sure as shit, something is there. Or something is making you think they're there.
Who or what are they?
They are a friend, and if you can't see them, that makes me want to make them believe I can. Something is wrong here.
What? Could it?
And the information you have is news to me. I've never experienced anything like this. I've read stories.
I have a friend aboard, Zephyriel, who, without his blindfold, his eyes are similar to what is happening to you right now.
Yes. I've read
While
stories
he's... Go ahead.
of been blinded by Loth, has he not?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Can you see?
Fetch him. I can see. But I do not trust what I do. I can fight. But I do not trust where my sword will fall. I
Which
need
is
you to be
smart.
my eyes, Argentum.
Absolutely.
Big. I need you to make sure that what we are seeing is what everyone else is seeing.
She nods, but with some hesitation.
Big. Do you have any magics that could remove a curse or anything?
She ponders for a bit, and then she will lift her ring finger, give it a snap, and cast Detect Magic.
Okay. 60 feet?
Yeah, 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. Almost like this chime is heard, and a soft light is emitted from Beak's fingers as she snaps them. And Darren kind of lets the magic hit him for a second. You do detect magic coming from Darren. There's several things. He's got a magic ring. He's got 2 magic swords. He's got magic boots. His cloak is enchanted. This guy's kidded. Like, he's got a lot of
Let's go, buddy.
insanely magic items on him. And even he himself has this strange glow about him, almost as though he's been blessed by something. Kind of similar to how you've been like interacting with Elistray. There's like this beatific glow about him. But other than that, and then maybe like what you see on the bow of the ship, and then there's like some, this whole like lighthouse itself is kind of lightly enchanted. And the equipment that you have, the equipment that Argentum has, doesn't seem to be anything immediate crazy going on. There's no like ghosts or anything. There's no specters, or if whatever's happening is all internal, all in your head. At least from here.
As Beak is detecting all these magical effects and items, she's kind of like writing them down on her slate one by one,
Sure.
kind of like a PC search, like listing things as it finds them. So Argentum can see what it is that she's sensing.
Sure. Yeah, and you see that it's go ahead.
Oh, there's like nothing. I don't feel anything around where he was talking to this invisible thing that we can't see.
Not anymore. That invisible thing you can't see has since left the area. So you can't quite tell what it is. If anything, I mean, it's cryptic. And even Darren is just like, he doesn't really know what's been going on. And it's you see on his face, like he's the entire time he's been this stoic ranger that has been guiding you through the Underdark, expertly so. He's starting to become a little bit wary. He looks at both of you guys. As far as you can tell, you see the muscles in his eyes twitch, but the globes themselves on the inside are still black and swirling. He looks at you both and says,
On the ship, I felt his presence. He affected me.
Have you been running
that in
from
quite
him?
some time. I've been running alongside him for quite some time, and it seems it's only now that Elfram has noticed me.
Elfram?
Were you not speaking of Elfram?
I was speaking of Veyran.
Shh! Do not say his name down here.
Sorry?
Please.
Do you refer to him as Elfram then?
Elfram and
Here.
Man of Many Masks are working in tandem. They are... Elfram is tasked with collecting contestants, hither and yon, from even across the black curtain on the surface. He is finding viable candidates to win. And I fear I am one. I refuse. I will not fight. I don't know if I can anymore.
Yes, of course.
Hmm?
He looks over your shoulder to like the middle distance. We will be with you shortly. We're simply mooring the ship. Surface vessels are full of idiosyncrasies.
Oh man,
Hmm.
I gave him schizophrenia.
Oh, man.
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
Guys don't get it. That's like one of my worst fears.
Is
No.
being given schizophrenia.
Oh yeah.
I give you. I cast schizophrenia.
Holy shit.
But yeah, Derman nods at both of you and walks toward the entrance to the lighthouse. And he has another conversation with somebody who was not there, looks back at you guys, continues talking to a person. What do you do?
Beak will turn to Argentum and write down, affliction doesn't seem magical.
Does your mind feel all right?
Beak is like taken slightly off guard by that question.
No,
And-
not to you, darling. Sorry.
Oh,
Demon, does your mind
You
feel
what?
all right?
It feels as clear as it has, even with the most recent goings on. My memories are muddy, fuzzy. Feels like searching through fog to find what I'm thinking of.
How long has that been going on?
Since I've come to stay at the lighthouse.
When you are away from the lighthouse, does it feel clearer?
I haven't taken inventory of this, but I'm able to fight better for sure.
That flower that lights it, I assume it's of magical nature?
Absolutely. It is a mist flower. It only is fruiting on the surface, but the lower it is sown, the brighter it becomes in the dark.
Okay. Does it have any magical effects besides glowing?
It's more of an old matriarch's tale. It's a fable. Placebo.
Hmm.
It's supposed to give you thoughts and feelings of well-being, but those are difficult to find down here.
Perhaps. I have a few ideas based on that. Are there others?
Yes.
Corporeal.
Normally, this is why I am hesitant to go inside. Normally, there are people here to receive us. There is upwards of a dozen residents in the lighthouse that keep it going. It is a small settlement. It is a lighthouse. It is a beacon in the dark. It's a safe spot for as many who get here. If you can get here.
Can I ask, how close is it, like, everyone to the lighthouse now?
It's
Like,
about
in
50
relation
feet.
to-
Like if you get on the shore,
Yeah.
right as you get on the shore, there's about 50 to 70 feet
Right.
to get to the actual like wall of the lighthouse.
Okay. I think as like the group makes their way towards the lighthouse, I think Fi seeing them they'll come down and join them as well.
Okay. You kind of find everybody there that's kind of we've congregated just to the like I guess southwest edge of the shore, next to like this small warehouse. It's bound in iron and blackstone, and then like with crates, and you're just right across from the dock.
Yeah. You guys going inside?
I was going to suggest we fetch Alondra.
Well,
As-
Alondra's with me, so I can. If this is a good time.
Yeah, no,
to
Alondra.
reunite.
Yeah, Alondra and Ray are squeaky bootsing down the dock.
Where's Sunder? Doesn't Sunder also have black eyes like Slara?
Yeah,
Can?
does.
Yeah,
They
okay,
do.
yeah, he does.
Yeah, like as a tiefling.
All right,
It's a little different, but
yeah, his
our brand.
Sunders isn't as yours and seemingly Darriman's are like there's celestialness to them. There's like this constellation or this shimmer to the blackness. Darriman's is leaking a little bit, but yours is definitely congealed and solidified into your eyeball. And Sunders is just Vanta black
hellborn.
eyeball. Yeah, your eyes basically absorb the light around them.
Right.
As Darman
everybody-
was talking to Argentum, Beak was jotting down some notes, and she'll share it with the others now that they're here.
Yeah.
Sure.
And they're just like short, like staccato phrases. Memory being fiddled with. Zilix involved, perhaps? Question mark. But lack of myconid presence is suspect. Lighthouse definitely suspicious. Feel magic emanating from it. Should investigate. Will meditate to recall incantation to remove curses. Might help? Question mark. Fascinating affliction, completely unknown to me. Puzzle to solve! Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark. We can find a light, or we can find a silver lining to this. That is all true, exactly, as it is writ.
It gets translated to me, and I say, "Great work."
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? I say to Dwarman.
Darman
Away
looks
with
at
words.
you, Ray, and says,
I wish I knew. But maybe we'll find out what's wrong with you, too.
No, there's nothing wrong with me. You carry when we
Nothing
met.
wrong with me.
When we met, you carried yourself like a legend, but during that ambush, you were, frankly, useless.
Ray.
You don't have to be harsh.
Darman looks at you
I'm
and he
concerned.
says,
I used to tell myself there was nothing wrong with me for hundreds of years.
and he
Hundreds.
just walks away.
Zephyriel.
Lord, he's old.
Yeah.
Then I at
There's
least have
this.
a few more decades.
There is this thing called tact, Ray. And I
You just make everyone around you sad.
I tend to value honesty over this tact.
Right.
Well, I
Oh
mean,
my God.
Argentum
You
has
can-
a point. I mean, hell, even a nail, if it's bent, has its uses if you straighten it out.
What does that mean?
That means he might have been not too useful in our past fight, but he might be useful, soon.
I was just calling it like
I
it is.
see.
There's something wrong with him.
Yes,
There's
there
something wrong
is.
with
And
all
he
of us,
wanted
Zoe.
to speak to you to get some insight about what is going on with his eyes, but
What's going on with
Well
his
done.
eyes?
did you not note? Sorry.
Well, you just fucked that one up, huh, buddy?
You know what? You know what? That is on me. That. You know what? Touche, love.
So
However-
tagged.
However, his eyes are pitch dark like yours.
But you
He
can see.
us though.
My
You
eyes
could
are
see.
pitch black.
Yes, love. It is
I
as
know.
if you were blinded by Lolth.
It's almost like he's blind.
Except Damon cannot see. Or he can see.
Don't make me. You guys should see this.
Fucking hey. And I was hoping that, Alondra, you might have some insight about this place.
Alondra looks up at the lighthouse.
I would come here in between deployments. To rest and sing. To eat and sleep safely under a roof. Everything I know of this place is... They are some of the best moments of my life. For some reason, underneath the mist flower, a lot of the ideals that I held true seemed to melt away. It was
don't
easy
tell
to
me
be
you believe
myself
that.
here. I believe it or not. Maybe it's with the intensity that this flower shines. It was one of the only moments I felt happy.
They're gorgeous, sure, but they don't mean shit.
Oh.
Maybe you just haven't had it buried deep enough.
No, they're a dime a dozen where I'm from.
And where are you
Where
from?
are you from?
Yes!
I sense you are completely different from the person that I knew.
If I would sigh. Well, place where I lived had a river, long one. And it was all this. Made the shit glow different colors. Named the whole city after it. Nothing impressive. They say it makes you feel good or whatever, so everyone sits by it. Couples go to the river and propose. But realistically speaking, it's just a plant.
It's good luck.
And it's called a mist flower, you said?
Yes. It's good luck.
Well,
And forgive me, but it seems like you've been followed by a shadow ever since we met. Strange you're from Regnov.
From where?
you've been?
Regnelv.
Regnov. You've been.
On the coast, underwater caverns let out there, there's been some minor trade in things like mistflower for quite some time.
Yeah, then you know that it's not as good as a luck as you think it is.
Perhaps the... Go ahead, Nav.
Didn't do that place much good. Guess we should have planted more or something.
Or planted it deeper.
Before the elephant gets away, how much did you
Sure.
forget?
Forget. Can I recall?
Can you recall how much you've forgotten?
Yeah, exactly. Can I recall
yeah.
like if there's the space? Like if I think about my hometown, I think about like my daily life. Is there anything glaringly missing?
Specifically about your time with us, is what Ray is asking.
Oh, true. Okay, sure.
Because Phoenix has showed this form, so I recognize the voice, but the way that you carry yourself is different. And you acted like we were complete strangers against you. So what do you remember?
To remember you?
Make a history
So
check.
I remember. Yeah, I was gonna say, oh shit, this is so bad. My memory is, I'm so good at history.
Biggest brain.
Yippee! Yeah.
You don't remember him, but you remember he is blind. You remember he has a friend on the ship that you're trying to help, and that's about it.
Hey, you're the blind guy?
What gave it away?
The lack of eyes?
I figured it would have been the blindfold.
You have a
Yeah,
friend
that's more of
here.
an observation, not really a memory.
I remember that you were blind.
That's it?
You have a friend here on the ship that I haven't seen
What I'm
much
trying
of.
to ascertain is, are you still a friend here?
Sorry, what does that mean?
I mean, are we
Hasn't
gonna
tried
have
to kill us
problems? Yet?
Well, yeah, yet.
We went through so many trust exercises and you just forgot.
Well, it must have been a good reason.
Argentum, you feel something in your head begin to, I don't know, it's like drinking the first cup of coffee in the morning. It's like it opens up. You begin to like think a little clearer, almost like, yeah, like a blooming flower. And you just hear a deep sigh coming from the back of your head.
Argentum will just think to their friend, just good morning.
It is done.
It is.
I need to go to work. Stay under this light. It's nice.
Bro's clocking into his 9 to 5. What is this?
Go to work.
Sorry, honey, I must go to work now.
You've
Gotta bring home the bacon.
You've freed me. I am able to think and operate around your skull a little more liberally. Thank you. We will find
Yeah.
We will find
He's struggling to find a name.
Ooh.
Ain't that a bitch?
Ooh, buddy.
Ooh.
I had to give up something.
Oof. I will find him. Thank you.
Thank
Your
you.
sacrifice will not be in vain.
Thank you for helping us find a way to, well, fix us.
You'll be able to work much clearer under the light of a mist flower.
Good to know. Is there anything you know about them?
I know they bring peace, serenity.
It feels like he's starting to like walk away into the recesses of your mind as he's thinking. It's almost like, you know, spinning a plate and then just letting it go. And then it starts to spin itself.
Argentum will like audibly just like sigh contentedly. Just okay.
So yeah, are
And-
we gonna be cool or no?
Well, you
The
not give me reason to not be cool. Unless you want to start now.
Oh goodness.
Consider it for a second. Nah.
Okay.
If Dwyman can still see, then I highly doubt that our afflictions are that similar. But let's push in.
Yeah, Derman is at the steps leading up to the door. Maybe a dozen and a half steps that lead up to this big iron door that has, surprisingly enough, a large spider relief that has been cast or beaten into the door itself. 8 legs, arced out, fanned out. It's quite beautiful. The light just it at a certain point ricochets off of this like crystal in the middle of the lake and kind of bounces back in a really fun fractal formation, just kind of spreading the light all around. But yeah, Dearman is sitting there on the steps, head stooped down, like his hands steepled.
All right, what are we waiting for?
You,
Is it locked, or can we just waltz in?
he
Is there a
stands up.
lighthouse keeper?
There are several lighthouse keepers.
He steps up a couple steps, turns back to you guys. You following him in?
Of course.
Okay.
Sure.
And the iron door, it's like 15 feet tall, is opening into darkness.
I whisper, keep an eye out for those puzzle pieces, Beak.
She taps Zephyril's hand twice.
And Derman walks in to the darkness, seemingly swallowed by it. It is thick, instant darkness. It is like almost a wall or walking into a curtain.
Can I see through this at all?
Nope.
No. Okay.
When I follow Dwyman in, does as we walk into like darkness, is blindsight still reading him?
You walk in past the threshold. And Ray, miraculously, you can see everything on the inside.
Oh,
You are no longer burdened by your blindness, but
what?
you have been whisked away to what looks like the middle of a torrential blizzard on a mountaintop.
Brr.
There is a like a plinth, like a big table, a ritual table. Derman is trudging through snow in front of you up to this table. There's a figure like on the other side of the table that is cloaked. There are a couple of like wooden shacks on one side and the other, left and the right side, that are lit on the inside, and it's pretty hard and fast like snow. And you get to a point in your walking that you can see everything here. And it's all white. It's you're a little bit disappointed because you're just like, I wish I would have seen some colors or something, right? But it's all white and black
I
and
assure
stone.
you,
And
I am far from disappointed.
there's like blues. You can feel the snow on your face. It starts to melt. and starts to accumulate as your skin gets colder and colder. And you look out on this expansive view. The blizzard begins to let up as you trudge through the snow, and you see the rich green spring, like fall valley of Lolthlorian. You see in the distance a thriving metropolis that looks almost exactly like Ivbranca. You see, to your the northeast a little bit, a castle that is being buffeted by waves. This rich, white and green rolling hills that are being dealt light snow. This verdant, furious verdant landscape. These forests that rib the valleys. It is beautiful, but Darman walks up to the plinth. What do you do?
Is the party that I walked in with around me?
Did they walk in with you?
Yes.
Beak didn't.
Beak didn't walk in.
Okay.
Probably good.
Anybody who is on the
Asking
other side of this black wall sees just a
need
black
to know.
black void.
I need to know who and
I think after like 10 or 20 seconds of no one coming back out, Fi will step inside.
Actually, I want to ask: is my detect magic still up? Because it lasts for 10 minutes.
Roll a d20 for me. Just roll a d20, and then pick even or odd.
1d20.
Well, pick even or odd, then roll a 20.
I'll pick even.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. No, your detect magic is not over. You spent about 10 minutes talking.
Damn.
Or it is over. You spent about 10 minutes talking.
Damn, unlucky. But yeah, I think after like 10 or 20 seconds, Fi will end.
Okay. Fi, you walk in, and you see a black stone circular room with chairs and a couple of rugs. There's a fire row in the center of it, kind of like a long fireplace with tools and pots and pans hanging from it. You hear the mist flowers, like energy emanating above you a couple hundred feet. And you see a hooded man at one far end of this long fire. And you see people to the shadows on one side. It's almost like, what a conversation pit is, where it's like, it kind of stares down into this little like circular area. This is where all of the chairs and the couches and the pillows and the blankets and the rugs are. But off to the side, there are several people. And to either side, as you walk in immediately, there are two myconids. Let me bring them up.
What the hell?
Okay.
What the hell?
To your left is a very large, round puffball mushroom. That's it. There are no features.
Hell yeah.
He doesn't have eyes or a mouth or any sort of humanoid like cephalized organs. You just see it rocking back and forth. And like, what?
Did someone say little guy? Didn't you just say a huge, large, very big?
Yeah, huge, large.
Well,
this thing is
be a little
it's
guy.
like 4 feet in. It's like 4 feet in diameter. This thing is it's pretty big. Yeah, it's a big puffball mushroom. And to your right, you see a very tall. This thing is maybe 15 to like 17 feet tall, thin, woody torch stalk mushroom. And you're familiar with torch stalks because they don't grow. They grow in the Underdark, but they also grow in the Feywild, and they are used for ambient lighting. If you like pull a torch stalk mushroom out of the ground, it will light up. The cap of it will light up and stay lit for upwards of 24 hours. This thing is sentient. This is a myconid torch stalk, so it's just lighting the area around it, and it kind of like creaks back and forth. It's like one big branch. It creaks back and forth and moves around. And it clocks you as you walk in and looks at you you just see one branch kind of like give a very slow wave. And then you also see in front of you, there are two companions ambling as if they are plowing through something that's very heavy. You see Darriman like put his hand up, blocking something he can't quite see. You think it's maybe the heat. As they approach the fireplace.
Okay, I think Fi will speed up a little bit to catch up to the two of them.
Okay.
Why are you guys walking like that? Like as I'm just like running regularly, like to catch up.
Do I hear and see Fi?
Neither you nor Darriman see or hear Fi.
Fuck!
Guys,
You just
Fi?
you just
I'll like
see
walk
a ray.
alongside, like looking, like peeking my head around, like walking alongside them.
In the snow. I'm like, holy shit! I can see! I can see!
Yeah.
And you just and Fi, you just hear mumbling. I can see. I see.
Exactly.
I see things.
Yeah. And Darriman is like trying to have a conversation with this fire in front of him or the person at the end of it. And the person near the end of it, hold on, I gotta change this music. It's throwing me off. It's too happy. It's too positive.
It's happy for
Guess you
me.
drugs before I got in here. What's going on?
There we go. All right, so you, hold on, I'll refresh this.
I'm getting put on the
My
mist
internet.
flower right now.
Guys, they did drugs.
Kicking in.
Guys,
Homie,
they
you
did
have a
drugs
free-base
while I
mist
wasn't
flower?
watching.
Took the drugs, and the drugs are
Fuck, bud.
So you, Fi, you go
Yep.
in, you start to approach your friends who are slowly like ambling up towards the fire itself, and the cloaked figure at the other side of this long fire says, "We can't hear you."
Why not? What did you do something to them?
He lifts up his hands, clasps the side of his robe, and you see these long, overgrown fingernails. You see the skin that you do see of his arms as he lifts and pulls his hood down is ghost white. It is deathly pale. But the
White
veins,
person.
the veins,
Sorry.
the veins on his arms, and as he pulls his hood down, are black and purple. Every vein, not just like one or two, just all of his veins as they are fan out into capillaries on his arms and through his neck, up through his face, into his eyes are black. His features are sunken. They're raised. His veins are raised off of his skin, and when he opens his eyes, they too are blacked it out. The sclera, contrasting your like whited out eyes as a doppelganger. You are able to kind of connect with him there, but he smiles and says, "Huh? No, you wouldn't know what I look like. Of course you wouldn't."
Who the hell are you?
He's the Ivory Menace.
Dude, what? What the hell?
I am what you should be.
What the hell are you talking about? Do I recognize this guy? He's like for this veiny white dude.
Arrogant son of a bitch.
He stopped himself.
Fi like steps back a little bit, like out of step now with the other two. Sorry, did I say something wrong?
No. But I've been waiting so long to say this to you. Every year, something must cross.
As he steps towards you guys, you specifically, Fi, he leaves a shadow version of himself by the fireplace. Frost claims the warmth. Night
Flies like his mouth is
steals
open.
a name. Every step, every footfall is a new line in this limerick.
Flies like stepping back in step with
loosens
this guy.
its grip. The light grew tired of holding me.
What do you? Hey! Back up!
And the world closed over me.
I said
like
back up.
warm soil over a seed.
I'm warning you.
I am Elfram.
Fuck!
I am the child you replaced as a doppelganger.
What does that even fucking
I
mean?
was raised by the Fae
Back
for
up.
25
Back
years.
up.
And now, you're in my Feywild. And you have no idea where you are either.
Fi's like as he's stepping forward, Fi's like stepping back in around the same speed, and as Elfram is gaining distance, Fi like puts up his weapon. I said, "Step back! What are you doing? I don't understand. What does this mean? What did I do to you?"
He's starting to realize that you may actually not know what is happening. And you see it on his face. He starts to knit his mouth and his brows together, almost as though he's saying this isn't how it was supposed to go. You know what I mean? You look at yourself. He appears in front of you with a mirror.
That's me.
Do you know what you are?
Do I really know? Yeah, I
Split hairs with me, Phoenix. Do you know what you are? Because I will get my revenge and my vindication, whether you know or not, but it's just so much sweeter if you know what you did.
At this point, do I know?
Make a history check. With advantage.
Dwerven!
16.
16? Yeah. You know what you are.
Yeah. I know.
Do you know where you're from?
I've surmised.
I was supposed to... When I was a child, and you feel a chair kick your knees out from under you. When I was a child, a baby, before I could even stand, I was ripped from the arms of my mother, my father. I was ripped from their arms in Regnell, on the shore of the Rainbow River, and all that I had with me was a seed that my mother had given me. Mistflower seed. I saw colors, lights, heard sounds, smells I had never heard before, metallic, and I was in a place that I didn't even knew I lived on another plane of existence that I was not there for. Time passed. So
slowly.
So what?
And I aged. I learned. I was raised by a family that wasn't mine, that had expectations that I could never fulfill. And they kept saying Phoenix would have done that. We should have kept him. He is material. We are forever. I lived my entire life knowing that I could never make the people that raised me, that imprinted on me, happy in any way. I was fulfilling. I was the answer to a riddle for my entire life, Phoenix.
And now what? You're here to do what? Exactly.
I was given the opportunity to right the temporal scales. I was given power that every Fae has inherently. I was finally brought to your level, Phoenix. Bayround taught me how to lie really good.
Doesn't sound like you should be taking it out on me then.
Who else should I take it out on? You are the only person on this plane that I know.
But I didn't do this to you.
I don't care. I don't care.
I didn't have it easy either.
Please, tell me how you had it.
I had no one. Not one soul. You think I can look like this and anyone would speak to me?
No, because you stole somebody's face and wore it as your own for decades.
Whose?
Whoever you lied to out there, who they believed you were for 6 months of me tracking you. You didn't look like this when I saw you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't. He reaches in for a blade. Believe you. And he pulls out, after a long exhibitionary showing of this long sword made of umbral silver, one of the only things that really comes out of the Underdark as a trade good. I don't believe you.
I don't know what else to tell you.
He holds the sword to your throat.
Back up.
Does anybody
Back
else
up right now?
Does anybody else enter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'll,
Okay.
Yeah, Big will enter too.
If the homeboys are going in, I'm going in.
Okay. Argentum, you enter, and you see a black stone circular room with rugs and tables. It's quite cozy, or would be, if you didn't see Phi being held by the point of a longsword by a man who looks almost like Phi, but a little bit more human. His veins are raised. Black ichor is coursing through them. His teeth are yellowed and gnarled. His eyes are black and slicked over, and he looks like he's crying.
overcome with emotion.
Do I have enough time to cast a spell?
I would say okay. So yeah, I would say yeah. He's distracted right now.
I'm going
Eek,
to
you
cast
also see the same thing. You enter in tandem and see the same thing. Yeah, that's it. What would you like to cast?
Wait. Yes, I have enough inscription points. I'm going to, this is my first time using this one. I'm going to use full stop.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Period.
So I'm going to use a narrative twist to cast Hold Person on him.
Okay. All right. What's the DC?
15.
Oh, I rolled a D12. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Sorry, that was a.
That would have been. I was
here.
so excited for half a second.
I'm sorry.
You gave us
sorry, what was
hope.
the save again?
15.
15. Okay.
Damn it!
Oh, natural 20.
Do I have a reaction?
We're not in combat.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So he looks back at Argentum. You don't see him look at you because his scleras are just straight up blacked out. But he says, No. And you felt this weird. So you can tell he's human from here. You're able to see that. But there's this weird energy about him that feels like he's spent so much time in the Feywild that he's adopted some like resistances that would be, intuitive or instinctual in the Feywild. He's just kind of like, he's been Jumanji'd, like into the Feywild. But yes, he's looking at you and this umbral longsword, and we're gonna cut back over to the two that are in the Frosty Wastelands, at the top of the top of
Our
this fund of
Frosty
Lolth.
boys.
I can see Why do you look
Darren-
like that?
Darman, and you come up to Darman, and he kind of puts his arm around you, and you guys ford through this blizzard that lightens up as you get to the plinth. And the cloaked figure is there, but the cloaked figure doesn't say anything, interact with you, or engage with you. He is just standing there. It is every other indication gives you that there is a person there, like that is just standing there. You can see it interact with the wind, and the snow accumulates on them. There's a small smile underneath of the hood, but they don't really do anything. What do you do?
Where are we?
We are. Dermot looks out, almost as though he's like at like a holy site.
We are atop the throat of Lolth.
I look around. Where are the others? Why just us?
They're approaching behind us. Give it some time.
I don't know if I believe him. Is there a way to check?
You can insight check.
I'm a little skeptical. I mean, I'm happy I can see all this, but with the
Sure.
unmoving random figure, I'm also I'm wondering if he's telling the truth that they're coming, like they're on their way. But I'm also wondering if this is all like an illusion.
Okay.
But
Make an
my
insight check.
insight is 22. That's my roll. Insight 22.
Okay. You, based on the insights that you've looked Darman up and down, you can't really. It's hard to tell, but you do a lot of like really good up down work. He is in earnest. He feels this is the throat of Lolth. This is where a lot of rituals are held, like rituals. Like religion wide, there are at certain points during the year, you have known them that there to be thousands of drow that like make the pilgrimage up to the throat of Lolth and cast stuff down the chasm, and they have sacrificial rituals and moots and all sorts of meals and things like that up here. It's kind of like if there was a pinnacle holiday in the Drow religion, it would be where you are now. It would be, this is like, Christmas town in Germany. Like you are here at the site. You are at the manger where Jesus was laid. Like this is
Yeah.
This is important to him.
Would I know if this is typically the way to get here? Like to go deep underground and then through a lighthouse and then just be through a gateway in a lighthouse? And
Oh,
then
absolutely
suddenly
not. No, that's weird. That is weird.
Okay.
The fact, like, it seems like Darriman has gone through enough portals in his life to be like, oh, this is just a portal, right? But like, there's something else going on with him. And the fact that you can see this is strange.
His eyes, are they, pools of black?
Yes, they are. Same as you, yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful. Who the fuck is this guy?
Darriman raises his eyes. All right, let's roll a Darriman roll here. DMPC time.
Doesn't look drow. But I guess I don't really know.
Yikes.
What drow
Okay.
look like.
Well, shit.
Oh man. Wait. Do I have anything to help
He's
here?
so pretty.
He's very pretty.
He's
He
so
has +6.
pretty.
You'd think that'd be something. If you would like to try and help, you can.
I have a help in action.
Okay. Just grab his skull and look at him. I don't know. No, he seems to be like he takes a knee. Like there's something bigger at work here, and he's starting to realize that, or at least be convinced into realizing that. Okay. We will pivot to the actual lighthouse itself.
I'm in the vortex, guys.
Long sword at the... Sunder, did you enter this place, by the way, yet?
Yes, he was following Beak and Argentum.
Okay, so all three of you guys, you make it in. And yeah, he tries to... The hold person is seemingly... Like, it's seemingly not deflected, but, absorbed by something. Argentum, based on that, you surmise that something... He seems fairly meek. And even for somebody that's grown up in the Feywild, something bigger is at play here. Something powerful is going on here. But you're not sure what. Anybody would like to do anything?
Is he like poised to actually like try to attack me here? Like, he's positioned his blade at my throat, but like
yes. It seems like he's hesitating for some reason, and based on what he has said, the reason he's hesitating is because you genuinely don't know this guy and what he has done, and he's very and what you quote have done, and he's very frustrated by that fact because killing you has no like value if you don't have the you know what I mean? There's no punishment there. He can't tell. He's at a loss.
One last chance. Put the blade away.
No. I have a better idea.
And he moves the blade from your neck over to one of the puffball mushroom. And he says,
Plum Bob. Approach.
and the puffball mushroom... The puffball mushroom starts to roll very slowly over towards you. And as it gets there...
I love plum bob mushrooms.
explodes spores in your face, and you cannot help but inhale some. I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. 22.
Yikes. Okay. As you inhale these spores,
Mm-hmm.
it you kind of like feel them like hit the back of your like sinuses and stuff like that, but it makes you sneeze, and all the spores come back out of your nose, and he is once again at a loss. One more time. Plumbob
Do I have a chance to do something here? Like,
yeah, you'd like to. Yeah, go ahead. You have a reaction here
Okay.
for sure.
I have a reaction only.
Yeah, because this is option one.
Right. I thought like if he did a turn, I'd get like an action too, or like a bonus or something. Let me see.
Yeah, sure. That seems only fair. Go ahead. You can take an action.
Sure. I think I will take my bonus action in Misty Step. 30 feet back.
Okay, 30 feet back.
Mm-hmm. Like away from
There's only like 10 feet between you and a wall.
Oh, there's only 10 feet in between me and the like closer to
like the back wall.
Like, no,
Maybe
I mean closer
20 feet?
towards like the other group, or the rest of the group.
So going in front of him.
Sorry, going in front of him.
So you're trying to Misty Step around him by going in front of him. You know what I mean? Like going
like
past him.
back towards like Argentina.
Yeah, they're about 20 feet behind you. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So you just go back that way?
Yeah, I'll go back towards the rest of the group that came through.
Cool. All right. So you Misty Step, and his sword lowers, and you feel his gaze on you, and he says, "Look out!" And you look down, and suddenly you are falling into a pit of lava.
What?
You just keep falling. You have about maybe 6 seconds before you hit the lava.
Quick! Plumbob! Counterspell!
Reaction, Featherfall.
Okay. Reaction Featherfall. You have about 12 seconds.
How far away is he?
You can't see him. He's gone.
I can't see him anymore.
You're falling in the volcano, man.
Can I like reach to grab? Bless you.
Sorry.
Phoenix before he falls, or
Yeah. Make a dexterity check, or like a sleight of hand or acrobatics, whichever one's better.
they're both garbage. But
Okay.
let's do sleight of hand. That's a 4.
You try to, but he he's thrashing, right? Fi is thrashing in a way that makes it impossible for you to find like grip on him. And he's like on the floor, like rolling around and stuff. To you, Beak, it's clear that whatever he's experiencing is an illusion.
Beak is going to clap her hands together, cast some fucking dispel magic on whatever the illusion is that it's affecting.
Okay. You cast dispel magic, and almost as though it starts to melt away from you, Fi, the lava like evaporates like steam, and right before you think you're gonna hit it, there's this like sinking pit in your stomach, and you just catch your breath, and you are back in the lighthouse on the ground.
I look around. I'm just back on the regular.
Yeah, you're back where you were trying to Misty Step to. Elfram looks at you and says,
Veyron has given me the power to make you think whatever I want. And you. And you. And you. I drank the venom. I am a trapping of Wolf now.
What?
There's no stopping me. I'll make you guys fall from the sky if I have to. Throw you through space and time until you beg me to stop. And
I
then,
very
and only
rarely
then,
beg for someone to stop.
you feel Argentum
Just now the
You
time
feel
for that?
your mouth scar over,
Ooh.
and the like panic in your head as you start to change your like breathing rhythm to your nose, and it's you can't talk. You just you can't speak.
You're stuck here with me now until we figure out why you don't remember me.
And that is what we're going to call tonight.
What the fuck, man?
What the fuck?
Nah.
Cool, huh?
Let me at him.
None
Let
of
me at him.
this.
He's
I
scared
wanna
of
bite
me.
his
That's why he put me
face.
in the mountains.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of this guy. I swear to God.
Yeah,
Fucking
man.
A, dog.
He
I'm
drank
going-
the one of the trappings
drank
of
the
Lolth, venom of
Kool-Aid.
deceit. He drank the Kool-Aid. He drank the venom of
Dude, I
deceit.
want some Kool-Aid.
Veyround gave it to him, and now he can just
Kool-Aid?
he can make you think whatever he wants to.
Is that right?
Sounds sexy. Let's go.
We finally have some
Here
fucking
for a good time,
got
not
some
a long
file
time.
lore.
We got to this part of the we got to the document, guys.
Yeah, we got to the document.
We got to the Google Document.
What page out of 12?
Google
is that?
Docky. Huh?
What
This is
out of
page
12
one.
Is this?
What page out of 12 is this? We got to page. It was 5 pages. We got to page 3. So 2.5 hours. If we would have kept going, I didn't. I accounted for the fact that you have memory loss, but not for the. I didn't account for the fact that you would really like lean into it. So
What page out of his backstory is this?
oh, his backstory 2.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
well, you
there's
know how
too many.
we counter a trapping of Lolth with another trapping of Lolth.
With
See, that's the thing. I don't think he
pages.
doesn't realize that yet. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. There's a lot of implications here. There's a lot going on. You guys still haven't seen the other people in the room, just because he hasn't let you yet. But I'm gonna leave that as a little nice little cliffhanger.
I'm gonna cook them.
I only have so many spell slots, dude.
I'm out of spell slots. I think I have
take
like
my
2
big
narrative
blue
twists
fist.
left.
Wait, how many?
And this
spell
is
slots do I
why
have?
we are gonna RP the shit out of this, because as a TM, I also know that you are lacking in your resources.
Okay, wait. No. I have some stuff. I'll fuck this guy up.
You guys are lacking in resources.
Yeah.
I got other options.
That's true.
Things 1 and 2.
How many?
I got
spells
things
do I
1
have?
and 2 and 3 on my back.
We could just lay into him. That is an option.
True.
It always is an option.
That's
What
true.
if we just beat
I'm not-
the shit out of him?
I want to make him piss
You know
himself.
I have brass knuckles.
Make him shit himself.
Yeah.
I also am stopping a little earlier because my contacts are bugging me, and I want to try and figure out how to I'm gonna take these out for a bit, and then let him sit here. I've been staring at the monitor for like 3.5 hours. I should
I
probably
can just poke your eye and help.
rest
Give
my
us some-
eyeballs. No, I actually can
your
see
eye.
now.
I can just dig my finger in there and see what happens.
No.
Notes.
What the fuck, dude?
It's going in my notes. Make Elfram piss
I've been
himself.
on my grandma shit.
Make Elfram piss himself.
Make Elfram
Might be easier
go
than you
pee.
think. I do think it's a really cool motivation, though, to like, hey, we were swapped at birth, and I'm coming back to fucking kill you now.
Yeah.
You stole my family from me. I love it.
Like, I didn't do fucking shit. What?
Yeah, I don't. Who the hell are you? Fuck off! You know who I am.
It's like, what? Fuck
It's
off.
in there.
How about no?
Bro, it's that
How is
scene
it
from
how is
Invader
it even
2.
my fault? How is
Yeah.
it even my fault? What did I do?
Yeah, right.
Who are you? Who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I didn't do anything. I just existed. What's up? What's wrong with you?
Oh, fuck. dude.
Okay. Yeah, we'll dip back into this. We got next week, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
All the
good.
way up
Uh-huh.
until
Next week?
the next 2 weeks,
Potentially?
Yes, I do
Okay.
actually. I do have next week. We're good.
I have next week as well. Perfect.
I have
think-
all month, baby.
I'm gonna miss
Ooh.
the 16th and the 23rd.
I've got
unfortunately.
ALA, but I can try and finish it earlier. To...
I also have ALA.
Is that next
Oh.
week?
So yeah.
We'll
that's
keep
next
each other
week.
in
So,
check then.
Yeah, we will make sure we get to D&D on time. But okay. All right. In between, in between now and next week, is there anything cool you guys got going on? Anything fun you want to talk about? Anything you want to show off?
Yeah. So tomorrow at Theater 3 in Dallas, I will be playing Dungeons and Dragons live with
Woo!
Alejandro. Sean Gann will be DMing, Caitlin Glass, and a few others. We just had a recent addition. But we will be playing D&D live at the theater. So come to Theater 3. Tickets are $75, but you can come watch us play D&D in person. It'll be from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., I believe. So it's an all-day affair. It's gonna be a good fucking time. So come hang out with us. I'm playing a fighter. It's gonna be a good time.
Oh wow!
I've never played one in D&D.
I've never seen you play a fighter. Yeah, that's awesome.
Nope.
Yippee.
Because we needed a frontliner, and I said okay.
Hell yeah! Now you get to
So,
whack.
I'm looking forward to it.
Start beating things.
Yeah, baby. So it's gonna be a good time. Please come out and see us if you're in the Dallas area, or make the drive. Come see us. Come to Theater 3 tomorrow o'clock, 2 p.m. in Dallas.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's
And
awesome.
if you get a VIP ticket, you can come meet everybody and come ask us questions after the game.
It's at 3 p.m.
Is it 3 p.m.?
Loggers.
Yes.
Well, it's in 2 p.m. on my fucking calendar, so that's.
You probably gotta be there early.
Well,
Yeah, you probably
I
gotta
do
be there
have
at
to
2
be.
p.m.
I have to be there
Yeah.
like
Totally
two.
agree.
I have to be there like 2 hours early. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a time, 3 p.m. in Dallas at Theater 3 tomorrow. Come see us. It'll be a good fucking time.
Yippee.
I'll probably still be British. Because
Fantastic.
why not?
I mean, that's
Why
par for the
not?
course, man. All right, cool. Go see Hayden do live D&D, which is insane. Like it's
So
crazy to
cool.
think that those wires have crossed over, and it's actually appointment theatrical watching is going to a traditional theater and watching people play tabletop games. Heck yeah, awesome. Okay. So let's see. Anybody else got anything cool going on in the week that we have until our next session?
I'm
gonna
taking
be.
my first vacation. Sorry,
Cool.
that's
No,
it.
go for it.
Word?
For once in my life, guys, I'm not doing work. That's my-
Congratulations.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's awesome, man.
That's
Way to go.
man.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna be at Anime Los Angeles next week.
Yo.
Heck
It's
yeah.
gonna be from Thursday to Sunday over in wherever it's happening. If you like anime, if you like voice actors, if you like all of those things, you're probably gonna go. If you're in the greater Los Angeles area, I can't decide these things.
Hell yeah.
So come on
You're
down.
probably gonna go.
Come
Yeah.
hang out.
You're
Suck.
going to go.
You will
Talk
be
to me
there.
about
You're
Lies
going
of
to
P
go.
that I
You
beat
better
recently.
go.
Was it good?
Talk to me.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really good. I really liked it.
It's been on the wish list for like ever.
Honestly, it's a lot of fun. If you like a good Souls-like, I highly recommend it. So come
Oh,
on
I
down and
love
talk to me about
Souls-like.
Liza P over at ALA. The one place where you
Wahoo.
can do that.
The
Super
only
local.
place.
Super local.
Awesome. All right, cool. I will
got
also be
nothing to
there.
share,
Yeah,
I have
Joe's
not
gonna
played
be
Liza P.
but
Hmm?
but I got
Yeah?
What?
nothing cool to share, but I must suggest, okay? Get out there, get your steps in, drink a lot of water. I swear
Yeah.
to God, it's a cheat code.
It really is.
Real shit.
I have
Real
been
shit.
biking so fucking. I've been actually working out in earnest, and feels like my life changed and my thoughts changed, and I drink a lot of water now, and I eat hard-boiled eggs, and it's great.
Fuck yeah.
A great time. Go exercise. Get your 10K steps in a day. Good luck. That's hard.
Do that shit.
But do that shit.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Anybody else got anything cool we talking about? Anybody?
There's something that I announced earlier in December, but I'm still very proud of it.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
I got accepted, and now I am officially a creator for Dead by Daylight.
Yo!
Congrats.
Congratulations! That must mean you're good at the game, right?
Very, yes. I will
Okay.
toot my own horn so much.
All right.
I am damn good at that game.
Okay, good. So if we need
Hell
any
yeah,
tips
dude.
or a carry,
Mhm. I got you.
can you carry in
got
that game?
you.
Is it possible
Yeah,
to
can
like
you
one
carry
man?
that game?
I mean, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
Well, I'm
No,
sure you're good
Maybe.
enough
I
to
mean,
be able to make
somebody's
that
got to
happen.
die at some point, right?
No, you can't carry that game. If you got
I mean, if you're
one
killer
weak
though,
link,
right?
it's
You can
cooked.
carry, right?
You carry yourself if you're
Yeah.
the killer.
Yeah. Yeah, I can carry myself if I'm killer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right, man. Congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Super cool. All right. Anybody else got anything cool going on? I guess not. That's okay. Let's see. What do we got going on? And tomorrow I will be streaming at our normal time. We're gonna be playing the end. We have the last 3 episodes of Dispatch that we got to get done,
Yo.
and then Wildcard
Great game.
Gaming if we decide to play some more games after that. Maybe we'll get back into like maybe playing some Overwatch or something, you know, mind rotty. But I have a list of like I have a list of like games that I want to play, and one of those that's on the top of the list that I don't know how many of you guys are actually going to be into, but it's like Baldur's Gate for people with my hyperfixation. Warhammer
I
Rogue
knew it.
Trader.
I
Yeah.
knew it. It's Pathfinder.
Yes.
It's Pathfinder Warhammer 40k. It's quite exciting. I know a lot of people don't like the whole numbers min maxy thing, but
That game is so good.
I hear great things, and it's a small step into a deep pond apparently. So
Yeah.
I'm excited. But yes, that'll probably be something we do next. Okay, let's see.
You know what else
That's-
is really cool? Dying Light
What's
the
up?
Beast is 20% off. It
Oh
is
yeah,
on
go
sale.
play Dying Light the Beast. Go
Ooh.
buy
Yes,
Dying
I
Light
am.
the Beast.
Go buy that.
I'm in that game.
Let the beast
Uh,
out.
I'm in that game. Let the be unleash your beast.
Unleash
uh,
the beast.
beasting it.
I'm Mr.
Beast
Beast.
in it.
I am
I'm
Mr. Beast.
beasting
I am Mr. Beast.
I voice Mr. Beast in this video game.
John Beast.
I am John
Oh my
Beast.
god, big fan.
Holy
Inside
shit,
of me
John
are
Dying
two
That's why I'm eating so many eggs. You know, I gotta get yoked.
Yeah.
John Oh,
That's
my
true.
Aw.
That's true.
Okay, yo.
You're welcome. And that has been my night. That's time for me. All right.
He's here all week.
All right.
He's here all week.
We are gonna go and
next week.
we're gonna find a
That
friend
joke
to
went
raid
over
really
easy.
quickly. Who do
My
we
friend
raid?
Aaron's doing his subathon. He's a homie from Nat
Link 'em.
19, actually. Huh?
Link him in
Link
the
'em?
general chat. We'll
Yeah,
raid him.
he's
Link
playing
him
Pete.
right now. Peak.
Oh, Mr.
Pika.
Frozen Frost. He's doing his spubby-thon.
Oh wait, no, I know. Yeah, I know them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fro. He's a good friend of mine. He is the co-owner of Nat 19. Wonderful Catboy VTuber. I love this boy. He's one of my best
Oh, I've
friends.
seen this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
he's one of my bestest boys.
Okay, we're gonna go raid Frozen Frost. We're gonna give them a very hearty, warm Shadows over Velda welcome. And until next week, we're gonna take this time to say good night, everybody.
Good
night,
everybody.
everybody.